CJax is here, and today we're going to be going through a guide on how to help you guys win more firefights. I'm going to be going through clips randomly and talking about what things that I did that helped me come out on top and win my firefight. Let's get to it, starting with this theme park. So here, I poke up. I have my crosshair. You can only swing from 3 different angles. Either angle here, at the door, or on the right side of the door. So I'm watching the door because there's 2 angles there, and he peeks from there. So I just crouch to take cover. I knew that was a potential. So when I swing in, I peek up slightly just to look at the door, and I see my peripheral, so I crouch. And then I swing out and take him down. We run in now. I know the last one is in the other side. I mean, my crosshair placement right there, bro. I mean, not much to say about that. So every time you swing, always have your gun up ready to take a fight. That is the biggest mistake I see a lot of people make, is when they are like running into the unknown, they don't have their gun up, so they're not actually ready to take a fight. Have your gun up so you're actually ready to shoot back at them. Your reaction speed is going to be a lot faster when you do that. So here, this is a really good example of just having your gun ready for fights, and don't be afraid to take a lot of shots. You have like 150 bullets on most guns. You're gonna have more than enough ammo to basically fight whatever you need to. So here, I'm just taking tap shots. And do find a kill there. Taking tap shots at all the angles that they could possibly be at. I didn't even see either of those 2 guys I killed at the start. So going through that again. I do see a corner of something. I'm not entirely sure it's a person, but when you're not sure, shoot at it. So here, I'm just shooting at every angle. I don't see the guy bathroom at all, but that is a potential spot where someone could be. There's no reason not to shoot at that. So here, we're in a 2v5 situation. How many times have you guys been in this situation like this, where it's like, oh man, oh, my team's dead. I definitely lost, bro. It's not over if you have your gun. I take down 1 on the breach. I know I got to be a little bit more aggressive here to try to even it up. I find another one. 2v5 to a 2v3 now. Take some shots. We get shot from the dragon door, force him to walk in. Split guy walks in. We take him down, and I actually do end up losing to the Twitch there in that 1v1. But now, next round, rinse, repeat. Here we are again. Occasionally you are going to lose rounds. It's just the nature of Siege, but don't give up hope, because you can always bring it back the next round. So exact same situation. Another guy walks in split. We find another one. We find one on that door. I heard the last one was up top. I check yellow. I don't see him coming down yellow. So I know, okay, teammate goes down. So I know he's going to be dragging door. I get stuck on a little wooden shelf. Crosshair placement. It's all about crosshair placement. If your gun is up and you're ready to shoot, chances are you're going to be a lot better off. Okay, now let's talk about sensitivity really fast. I have a ton of aim guides and sensitivity guides that you guys can use, but we'll do something really quick. So here's my sensitivity controls: 5.5. I have 40, 50, 83, 130. So to find your sense, I'm also on 800 DPI. To find your sense, the best way you can do is just go to coastline, go to these 3 pillars, go 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, and just work on that. And just like, you know, if you feel like you really have to push your like crosshair, try raising your sense up a little bit. If you feel like you're overshotting a lot and having to double back, try lowering your sense, and that'll probably be just a rough guide. And once you get used to that, it'll be better for you. Okay, now let's talk about how to swing with good crosshair placement and how to hold a swing with good crosshair placement. So the first one, how to swing with good crosshair placement. You don't want to ever like be like directly on a door like this, waiting. You know, if I plan on swinging, I'm gonna have to like double back. I always have my crosshair slightly out from where I'm swinging from, so by the time I see something, I can kill them. Well, let's say someone's like right there on that door holding an angle. My crosshair is gonna be like that, and I'm gonna be able to kill him before he can even see me because of the way that ping advantage works. So crosshair, so always being ready. that. So now if I'm holding a swing, you're gonna want to hold the swing as tight as possible, which is, you know, basically the opposite of what we just talked about. And the reason for that is someone might barely peek out, and it'll be easy to kind of follow them as they show up. And you know, the second you see them, you just start shooting and you follow them as they run over. If you ever cross it out like this and they barely peek out, then you're gonna have to double back, and then, you know, it's a whole mess. So if you're waiting for someone to swing you, have your crosshair ready for the fight. If you're the one swinging, have your crosshair a little bit further out so you're actually able to fight it. So I pre-fire a ton in Siege, and there's no reason not to, because there's not that many different angles where people can physically be, right? So let's say I'm just like walking through here, check the head holes there, check the angle there, check the angle there, check back right before I swing into the hallway, checking the angles. Every time I go around with my crosshair up, I'm never really going to be caught off guard. You know, if you've ever played me in Siege, you know what I'm talking about. You will never catch me fully off guard. If you kill me, I'm always getting bullets at least into you. I may not kill you, you may kill me, but I am always shooting at you. To me, you get completely outplayed if someone kills you before you even fire a single bullet. You got completely outplayed. Game sense is lacking, your crosshair placement's lacking. It's not about reaction speed. I'm a 33-year-old guy. Most of you guys probably have better reaction speed than I do. Why am I able to react easier? And that's because my crosshair is up, I am ready, I'm giving myself every advantage in the book besides just pure raw reaction speed. Only peeking out to things when I am ready to actually take the fight. Peeking around like that. Checking. If I'm never 100% sure if someone's there, I will take some shots there just to really make sure. Because chances are, you know, they might not be there. But if they are, then you get a freebie. All right, going back to more clips. We're going to show you guys some more clips. So here, he taps the top of the window. Never be afraid to take a firefight. It's way better to make an action than wait for people to take an action on you or a teammate. Here we're down numbers. Whenever I'm down numbers, I tend to get a little bit more aggressive to try to even up the man count. I swing with my bailiff, not much of a risk to me, and we take him down on that window. Now it's a 2v4. I swing with my crosshair up. I kill him as I swing out. So let's go do that crosshair placement again. So see how my crosshair is not directly on that angle, but the second I see him, see now I see him. So now my brain registers where he's at. So when my crosshair gets there, he's dead. He's not able to react to that at all. So that's why I keep my crosshair like kind of away from the angle a little bit as I swing into it, because if someone's there, then I take them down. So now we see the other guy, I take him down. We take down another one, 2v4 to a 2v2. We find another one, crosshair up. Even though I'm beat, it doesn't really matter. My crosshair up, he has a swing. All right, next round. All right, now we're on labs, 3v5. I shoot a air jab to my right just to stall out the guy on the right. I know it's an easy air jab to counter, but I just want to be able to, you know, be ready. So the guy peeks from the left, right? He peeks from the left, so I anticipate he's going to swing from the right afterwards to get a better angle. We feed into it. We heard someone shoot the air jab that I shot on the floor. We're ready for the second swing. A lot of times people will reload instantly after the first firefight. Try to get out of the habit of that if you have more than half your mag still, because you might be able to get a double kill. Now we're in a 2v1, same round. I pre-fire out. I don't see the guy. I don't know where he's at. I take cover while I reload. I swing out. He impacts to make an angle, but a lot of times when people do that, they're just looking for the line of sight. They're not actually going to swing through that. So I call his bluff and swing wide. I get marked. He swings out. Crosshair placement wasn't great there, but I had my gun up, so I was able to react to it in time. The crosshair, my crosshair was right on the angle now. Look where you're shooting me from. Yes, the crosshair placement here wasn't great, but my gun is up, so I'm able to react. Out back now. So if someone peeks you when they're standing, the next time, most of the time, they're going to peek you while they're crouched. It's just kind of what people do. So a lot of times you guys will see me aim pretty low because I just peeked someone that was standing. Now they're crouched, or I think that they might be hiding in a corner. A lot of people feel a lot safer when they're crouched. See, I didn't even really see him there. I just saw him peeking standing, and then I'm like, chances are he's gonna peek while he's crouched. And even if he peeks while he's standing, I can at least follow his body up into his head, versus if I'm aiming standing head height, I'm going to miss completely because he's crouched. We're in 1v2 now. He walks in, we take him down, crosshair up, always being confident when we're swinging around with our gun up. Taking cover, having my gun up, ready for the fight behind the scope shield using the utility. All right, next set of clips. We're playing as Legion here. I hear Osa walking with her shield. Osa can't shoot me. So I know that there's probably going to be someone to his right. If he has an Osa shield in his hand, the chances are there's probably someone covering him with their gun up. We find the first one, the guy's looking for traps here. We find the second, Osa's trying to put his shield down, and it is a lot faster to swap to your secondary than it is to reload your primary. If you're in a situation like that, I kill two, I have someone close, I don't even bother going for the reload. I pull up the secondary, taking him down. Fucking bitch. Now we're on theme park, walking around with my gun up. Not great shots there, not exactly sure where he was at. That's why intel is so important. Coming up above to work some vertical. Always ready to take the fight. Lost the yellow hole, we take them down. Now here I'm going to enter through cache. Keep my gun up, being really careful off of the intel that, you know, someone's saying that someone's, you know, around waiting. I'm like waiting for the guy to swing out. It's a little bit better to wait for someone to make a move if you're not exactly sure where they're at, because you will be able to find them a little bit easier. I push in afterwards. They're roaming around. Now it's a 2v2. I hear one guy's bathroom. I have my gun ready for the swing. Mute doesn't even take a shot on me, really. Last one shoots at me. Bandit. So when to push. Bandit used half of his mag on me just there. So chances are he's probably going to fall back and reload. Not always, but the chances is high. And Thermite's on site, so that means that he's either A, going to be peeking at the Thermite, or B, he's going to be reloading. So he swings me again, so now I know he's definitely out of ammo. And he's just swinging around like a crazy man. I thought about running in because he might be shooting at the Thermite, but there, he just kept engaging me, and my teammate was around me. Even when you're like trying to play like solo queue, if you're around your teammates, the chances are like there's going to be a lot more openings and gaps for you to actually take enemies down than if you're just running around the map by yourself. All right, next set of clips, we're on Chalet. I shoot out as a zombie barrier.
We'll go around if you can.
He's still kind of hiding behind it, thinking that he was sneaky. He was not.
No one's clear.
I swing out with my gun up. Someone hits a claymore that I left in on trophy hatch behind me. So I go in aggressively. No one's on the shield because we know no one's pillar. I run in. Now I have control of sight. I don't really need to swing in more, but I find the guy that's swinging over because he knows that we can plant now. So I get into a different position to just try to hold. He's actually on the right side there, and we do find him. Even if your crosshair placement is slightly off, if you're ready for an enemy, you're going to be able to react a lot faster. So now we're Oregon. I swing out aggressively to find one, and then two. A lot of times I love doing this. Oh, I actually downed him in freezer. Okay, I'm going to go on the staircase and like wait for him to show up, because if you're in a situation where you can go somewhere that people aren't expecting you, chances are they're not going to expect you, obviously. Okay, now we're border. Sorry, fucking elbow. We find one, we find two. Next round we're Ash again. Finding one. Every time we always have our crosshair up, ready to swing. There's never going to be a perfect situation where you're going to have perfect intel on everything, but you can do a lot by just having your gun up. So I rotate around after taking control of armory for them, and I find one on the close bolo trophy door. All right, this is gonna be the last set of clips. Don't be afraid to use your utility early if you feel like you need to. Got a free kill for it. I think it just rolled into the door and he didn't really see the indicator, which is pretty funny. I see a drone at someone's security.
There's one in office still.
There's only one inside. Try to kill the one inside.
I think one's in office as one security. We find the one office. I know there was one at least security, so the chances are site is fairly clear. Every time I'm swinging with my gun up, when I go in, we find him, throws out a nitro. Last one's 90. Always having my gun up every time I swing into the angle, so I'm ready to actually take said fight. Guy actually peeks the hole I made, which is crazy, but it's all good. Here, swinging with my gun up. He swings into the crouch. Like I said, a lot of times when people swing standing first, they're going to swing crouch next. Rotate all the way around. We find Legion, catching him completely off guard. Confidence is key. I had no idea that that guy Kegs was there, but my gun is up, so I'm able to react. That guy doesn't know exactly where I'm at. He just came in shooting, and my gun is up. We're basically in a fair firefight here, but because he was already shooting, his recoil is going to be a little bit kind of all over the place and having to react to my swing. I wasn't shooting yet, so, and my gun was ready. So he goes down. Last one's up top, and he goes down. All right, guys, and that is it for today. Hopefully this helps you guys win more firefights. Honestly, it just takes getting used to. The biggest things I want to leave you guys here today with is, one, just be confident. You're going to respawn next round. You're going to have another game. Just be confident. Confidence is going to win you more matches than not. Two, have your crosshair up, actually ready for a fight. Don't just kind of run in sprinting. I'll see so many people complain about like, oh, I need to get my sensitivity up. I need to work on my aim and placement or whatever. And they're always like sprinting. Don't be that guy. Have your gun up, actually ready for the fight. And again, number three is if you are, I mean, kind of goes along with number two, but if you are ever like not shooting at an enemy when they kill you, you got outplayed. Learn what you can do next time to stop that. Like, did you hear anything? Could you have your gun up? Could you just have swung in a different way? Could you have, use your utility in a certain different way? Honestly, it's all about just like having confidence, having your gun up, and just being ready for whatever is going to be thrown at you. And that's it for today. So make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, leave a like down below. Until next time, hey.